Hey everyone, I'm Suede Wanamaker, and welcome to Cinematic Vault. This is a space for cinematic storytelling, fan-made, reimagined, and brought to life visuals and narration. Every project you see here was carefully written, built around emotion, myth, and meaning. Today we are going over the 20th story in the Godzilla cinematic universe. Now sit back and let the vault open. A story of family, grief, and survival. This is Kong, Shadows of the Gargantuas, a fan-made film story written by Suede Wanamaker, realized with AI visuals and AI narration.
Fishing ships disappear overnight. Radar shows nothing but static, and the only evidence left behind are shattered nets and twisted railings. On Japan's northern coast, empty docks speak louder than words. Families stare at the sea, waiting for loved ones who will never return. Survivors tell the same story. A huge shape rising from the water, covered in green fur, dragging men into the depths. Nets are shredded, docks are splintered, and fishing villages whisper the same name. Gaira, the sea demon. Horizon arrives to investigate. Elijah Kane and Dr. Lena Cade study broken piers marked by claw gouges and massive webbed footprints. Their mission is to keep balance, not to declare war. But the blood in the tide shows how quickly things are unraveling. During heavy rains, a landslide crashes toward a village path. At the last moment, a massive brown-furred giant catches a child in his hand and sets her down safely. The villagers see his worried, human-like eyes before he slips back into the fog. His name is Sanda. At a small home by the coast, Takeshi Mori boards up windows while his wife, Aiko, comforts their daughter, Yumi, the girl saved by Sanda. Yumi refuses to take off the seashell necklace her mother gave her. To her, the giant is not a monster, but a friend. Reports spread quickly. Lena maps the incidents. One giant avoids people, the other hunts them. Alasia sees the pattern. Sanda's presence draws people closer, but it also draws Gaira to them. Compassion and hunger are colliding on the same shores. Inside a sea cave, researchers uncover ancient carvings. They show massive apes crossing land bridges, splitting into different branches. One led to the warmth of Skull Island. Others adapted to forests and seas. The truth is clear. Sanda and Gaira are distant cousins of Kong. Sanda helps farmers and clears landslides, trying to live alongside humans. But Gaira stalks river mouths and harbors, attacking where crowds gather. One seeks to protect, the other to destroy. Their clash is inevitable, and the coastline becomes their battleground. Gaira attacks a trawler near the harbor, dragging it into the rocks. Sanda charges from the cliffs, forcing his brother back. Their fight smashes through markets and boats until Gaira claws Sanda's shoulder and escapes into the sea. The village survives, but barely. On Skull Island, Kong stands at the edge of the ocean. His scars still burn from past battles, but his eyes fix on the horizon. He can feel the disturbance, the violence of kin who never learned his purpose. He steps into the waves, answering a call no one else can. Kong pushes through stormy waters like a living mountain. His movements churn massive currents that rock passing ships. Sailors glimpse his shadow, but realize he isn't here for them. He is traveling toward Japan, drawn to restore balance. Kong rises from the sea beside a seawall, water cascading off his fur. His eyes sweep across the ridges and harbors scarred by battle. He sees Sanda waiting nervously, and Gaira crouched in the smoke, ready to strike. The king has come, not just to fight, but to judge. Their war spreads inland. Kong and Gaira tear through forests, snapping pines like twigs. Sanda tries to hold them apart, but his hesitation only fuels Gaira's rampage. Kong pushes Gaira back from villages, while Sanda refuses to let Kong finish him. Brother against brother, with Kong caught in between. Villagers evacuate as Horizon guides them inland. Takeshi holds Yumi close, but she keeps searching the tree line for Sanda. Aiko whispers prayers over the names of ships lost at sea. On the ruined pier, Elijah watches the chaos, knowing this fight can only end one way. Night falls as a storm rages offshore. Lightning flashes across 3 silhouettes, thrashing in the waves. Gaira drags down patrol boats. Kong slams into him like thunder, and Sanda leaps in to break them apart. The ocean itself becomes their battlefield, lit by rain and fire. Sanda finally makes his choice. He pins Gaira in the surf and looks at Kong with sorrow. He knows his brother cannot be saved. With one last effort, Sanda drags Gaira beneath the waves, locking his arms as the storm closes above them. Morning breaks over calm seas. Nets drift quietly, and gulls circle aimlessly. On the beach, Yumi clutches her necklace as Aiko holds her tight. Takeshi stares at the water, knowing the debt left behind. Lena marks the site on her map, but lowers her pen, because there are no words for sacrifice. Kong rises from the surf and lets out a thunderous roar. It is not a cry of victory, but of final judgment. The coast knows the truth. Kong is the last of his kind, the only one who chose balance. Elijah records his report with certainty. Kong is not just a beast, but nature's decision. The Titan turns and disappears into the sea, leaving humanity with the knowledge that he will return when the balance is broken again. Kong, Shadows of the Gargantuas, the clash of blood, loyalty, and survival. If you enjoyed this journey into forgotten legends and untold worlds, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you never miss a new upload. Thank you for stepping into the vault where every story leaves a mark.